MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Garrett Cole will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny? Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Barehanded on the move.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away, and he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Meadows at second with 2 down. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And it's fouled away. bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ryan Yarbrough gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
At the plate, Tyro Estrada. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddy Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddy Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Into the box, Torres. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Well, this is speared by the first baseman. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Misses, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 8.
Digging in, Brandon Lau. No score here as we play inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1.
Down to 3-1.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting 7.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-1. Here it is. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Bottom of the second here with no score. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the third with no score. So here's Mike Zunino. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 2 hits in 25 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. And that misses. 2-1. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
I got 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Corey Dickerson. Popped him up. Voit has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Martinez.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. Here's the 2-1. Turned on down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You grind to get count leverage every time you step to the plate, and the hitter took full advantage. Good looking swing right there for the base knob.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Hicks. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Rays leave them loaded. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voit. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. To the plate now, Gio Urshela. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Here's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows moving back. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
In now, Thairo Estrada. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather div you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Good pitch there. And that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Now at the plate, Torres. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. All set for the start of the 4th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 8.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. He flew out in his last at-bat. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Willie Adames. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Giancarlo Stanton now.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fouled off. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge rolled slowly down the third baseline. Nobody out, runner on first. Hard hit ball to short. Adames scoops it up to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Garrett Sanchez.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Corey Dickerson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voit. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier, still ranging back. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
1 out, nobody on. And, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Three and two to the Yankees center fielder.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Peter Fairbanks, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Peter Fairbanks.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu, sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready now, Thairo Estrada, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Stanton. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Stanton to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
1 out and a runner on second base. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
At the plate, Willie Adames. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. The Yankees 4, the Rays 1. Digging in, Torres. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo Sanchez.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Aaron Judge. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Dickerson going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His first homer so far in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And the count will be full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here's the 3-2. Rounded slowly to the left side. Adames picks it up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's 5-1 Yanks. Zach Britton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Full count, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down here 5-1.
Correct.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Adames brings it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. The 1-1. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks.
0-2.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. If he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Yanks leave 1. They're up 5-1. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
So coming to the plate, Jose Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. just hung in there on that one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Rafael Devers. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Sanchez recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 5-1. Oliver Drake is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Thairo Estrada. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Torres. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt him.
So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And it's fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance for the Rays coming up, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Jonathan Holder comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Digging in to try it again, Jesse Winker. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 8.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Stanton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
The final score in tonight's. The New York Yankees jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Garrett Cole is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.